Examine the nature of Ashok's Dhamma. Answer: Dhamma is a set of edicts that formed a policy of the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka Maurya, who succeeded to the Mauryan throne in modern-day India around 269 BC. Many historians consider him one of the greatest kings of ancient India for his policies of public welfare. His policy of Dhamma has been debated by intellectuals. The word Dhamma is the Prakrit form of the Sanskrit word Dharma. There have been attempts to define and find equivalent English words for it, such as piety, moral life and righteousness, but scholars could not translate it into English because it was coined and used in a specific context. The word dharma has multiple meanings in the literature and thought of ancient India. The best way to understand what Ashoka means by dharma is to read his edicts, which were written to explain the principles of dharma to the people of that time throughout the empire. Dharma was not a particular religious faith or practice, or an arbitrary formulated royal policy. Dharma related to generalized norms of social behavior and activities. Ashoka tried to synthesize various social norms which were current in his time. It cannot be understood by assuming it is one of the various religions that existed at that time. To understand why and how Ashoka formulated dharma and its meaning, one must understand the characteristics of the time in which he lived and to refer to Buddhist, Brahmanical and other texts where norms of social behavior are explained. Some historians link Ashoka's policy of Dhamma with Buddhism. According to V.A. Smith, Ashoka actually became a Buddhist monk for a short span of his life. Smith believes that he was both a monk and a monarch at the same time. D.R. Bhandarkar claims that Ashoka was a Buddhist and his policy of Dhamma was actually original Buddhism as preached by the Buddha. Radha Kumud Mukherjee also formulates that as far as the personal religion of Ashoka is concerned, it may be taken as Buddhism. The Brahmanical holdover society, assiduously built through the later Vedic period, was coming under increasing attack. The privileges of the priests, the rigidity of the caste system and the elaborate rituals were being questioned. The lower orders among the four sects began to favor new sects. The Vaishyas, who were technically included in the higher social category, were treated as inferior to both Brahmins and Kshatriya. The opposition of the commercial class to Brahmanism was to give a fillip to the others. Buddhism began as a schismatic movement from the more orthodox outlook of Brahmanism. Its basic tenet was an emphasis on misery and advocacy of the middle path. It was a set of ethical principles. Buddhism opposed the dominance of the Brahmins and the concept of sacrifices and rituals. It thus appealed to lower social orders and to emerging social classes. The human approach to relations in society preached by Buddhism further attracted different sections to itself.